Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For the first time, I would like to present about research proposal. Let me introduce myself. My name is Puji Rahayu. And the title is Genre-Based Approach, Its Influence in Improving English Descriptive Writing for ESP Students at SMK YPM 3 Taman Sidoarjo. Background of the study. For the first, the importance of writing abilities, and the second is genre-based approach. I have two research questions. For the first, how the implementation of genre-based approach in improving English descriptive text for ESP students at SMK YPM 3 Taman Sidoarjo. And the second, is there an influence of genre-based approach in improving English descriptive writing for ESP students at SMK YPM 3 Taman Sidoarjo? The objective of study to describe the implementation of genre-based approach and to find out the influence of genre-based approach in improving writing abilities, especially descriptive text for ESP students at SMK YPM 3 Taman Sidoarjo. This research has the scope and limitation. For the scope, this research investigate about the influence of genre-based approach in improving writing abilities in descriptive text. And for the limitation, this research only takes responses from the student in 11th grade at SMK YPM 3 Taman Sidoarjo that is given genre-based approach by the teacher and will be taken after class. Definition of key term for genre-based approach. This approach is a learning approach that helps students become more competent in language, able to communicate through mastering language skills including listening, speaking, reading, and writing activities. The following are description of genre or text learning activities, Roses and Martin 2012, including bold context, deconstruction of text, joint construction, and independent construction. And descriptive writing. Writing is a productive skill about how something or someone looks and uses space order. For this study, it means student English writing to describe a thing, place, or person. Review of previous study. Those previous studies that I have mostly taken the context of SLE and EFL in junior school student and college student. Yet researchers have not covered is there any influence of approaches to writing abilities for ESP students. Therefore, this study aims to explore the influence of approaches to improving writing abilities at SMK YPM 3 Taman Sidoarjo, especially using genre-based approach in improving English descriptive writing. In research method, I have research design, data and source of the data, research instrument, and data analysis technique. Well, first, research design. This research is a descriptive qualitative approach. John W. Creswell argues that qualitative research means study which researchers trust on the view of contributors, like ask board general questions, gather data from participants, defines and investigates for themes, and conduct the inquiry in a subjective based manner. This research conducted at SMK YPM 3 Taman Sidoarjo, located in Kalijaten Timur, Kalijaten, Kecamatan Taman, Kabupaten Sidoarjo, Jawa Timur. And the subject of this research is ESP students who study English in the 11th grade. Data and source of the data. The research needs the data to answer the research question related to the implementation of genre-based approach and the influence of genre-based approach. Qualitative data generally takes the form of word. It can be description, observation, recording, and so on. The data are implementation of genre-based approach in teaching descriptive text and the influence of genre-based in improving English descriptive text for ESP students. The research instruments that used by researchers to collecting data are the student observation sheet, the student questionnaire sheet, and the student interview. And last, there are several techniques of data analysis. For the first, assembling the data, coding the data, comparing the data, building interpretation, and the last reporting the. Well, there are a little explanation about my research proposal. So sorry if there any mistake. And the last say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.